It's easy to stay up to date with all things childcare. Simply click the subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss a video.
Instilling grit and growth mindset in your kids. A few months ago, a documentary called 14 Peaks was released on Netflix. It shows in detail the lengths Nirmal Pujal went to as he attempted to climb 14 of the world's highest mountains in less than a year. Any other mountaineer would have balked at the idea of undertaking such a monumental task. However, Pujal, who goes by Nims, not only reached his goal, but along the way, he had refused to leave behind a fellow mountaineer who was in trouble. He was able to rally a group of defeated mountaineers at the base camp of K2 to give another attempt in reaching the summit by blazing a trail for everyone else to follow. If grit had a face, Nims would be it. Grit refers to a personality trait that is demonstrated through passion and perseverance toward a goal despite the fact that obstacles and distractions are confronting a person in life. According to grit theory, a sense of determination should be coupled with sustained passion and effort to attain success. How do you instill a growth mindset in your child? Tip number 1: set the tone. Failure is the perfect opportunity to teach resilience. As grown-ups, we know how hard it is to try something new when you are afraid to fail. Teach your kids to engage setbacks in a matter-of-fact way and that it is okay to be wrong or to make mistakes. For example, "Oh, you didn't finish your project." This is a good reminder for us to be conscious of managing our time wisely. There is no place for anger, shaming, and guilt-tripping here. Set your child's mind to see potential and room for growth. Given the right circumstances, growth mindset interventions can sometimes be helpful to develop grit. Tip number 2: utilize praise properly. The manner in which you praise your children would have an impact on how they see failure. It was always assumed that all praise is good for students, especially for any academic achievement. Research showed that the way of praising the child has a direct impact on their ability to solve problems. Children who receive praise for their traits tend to make successful performance their primary goal. In comparison, children who are praised for their efforts are likely to problem solve and attain to master capabilities they are learning. They will seek out challenges to fuel their passion and would want to learn more. There is a big difference between "Wow, you are so good at singing" as compared to "Wow, you practiced a lot with this." The research also shows that specific praise about effort predicted the emergence of a growth mindset in children. Practice saying, "You are focused on getting this done. That's amazing." Tip number 3: teach problem solving without knowing what the solution is. Advanced mathematical problems often have several steps for these to be solved. These are perfect examples of an opportunity to practice rational and analytical abilities. When your child encounters a problem they can't solve, encourage your child to try to work their way through it instead of immediately asking for help from their teacher or someone else. It will teach them to try different ways to solve the problem. The first steps are the most important steps to achieve success. Tip number 4: teach children how to talk about mistakes. This is the part where you talk about what your kids could have done differently, what details they had missed out on, building confidence to discuss what did not work, and other approaches that could work. It is a process that allows the child to identify what approaches they have already tried but didn't work to try again and find out what does. It will also help them develop collaboration skills which will be of value as they age into adulthood. Just do your best in applying this mindset in your own life, and pretty soon, you'll be seeing your kids closely follow. Remind them to keep trying, and resilience is important to reach their long-term goals. As Nims Pujal says, giving up is not in the blood. It doesn't matter how old your kids are, even if they're primary or middle school students. There is hope that they will eventually be able to apply it in their own lives. But it's best to start early and teach your kids the importance of developing grit, resilience, and growth mindsets.
Hope you got value from this video. Remember to click the subscribe button and hit the bell so